Hello friends, in this video we are going to discover the top 10 cheapest places to live in Canada 2024. Canada is a country located in North America whose capital city is Ottawa. The country has 10 provinces and 3 territories extending to the Pacific Ocean and the Arctic Ocean. Canada is also known for its education systems, healthcare system and overall safety. This often attracts visitors from all over the world. You also see a lot of students coming to continue with their studies. With the current state of the economy, we don't blame you if you're on the hunt for the cheapest places to live in Canada. With the high cost of living in most of Canada, finding the best place to live in the most affordable province and city can be challenging. Living in a city with a low cost of living can help you stretch your budget and save money over time. Since a lot of people are relocating, they need to identify areas that are relatively cheap to stay. For that matter, we shall discuss the cheapest cities to live in Canada. We shall mostly consider the cheap urban areas in Canada. Kindly make sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon before we start this video about the 10 cheapest places to live in Canada 2024. Now let's dig deeper into each of the top 10 cheapest places to live in Canada 2024. Number 10. Sherbrook. One of the cheapest city to live in Canada is Sherbrook. Located in Quebec province, the city is surrounded by mountains, lakes, and rivers. Sherbrook's cost of living is approximately 21% lower than that of Toronto. It also serves as a prominent manufacturing and service sector in the region. Just like most areas in Quebec, the city is filled with a lot of French-speaking people. This means that moving to this area is highly favorable to French speakers, or you can opt to learn the language. That aside, Sherbrook has several national parks, museums and galleries that keep its residents and visitors occupied. If you are coming in with a family, the city has several universities including Université de Sherbrook and Bishop's College. This means that you have plenty of education options for your kids. You can go through a month with $920 Canadian to cover food, utilities, and transport, with a house going for an extra $1,000 Canadian per month. Number 9. Thetford Mines. Known for its exports worldwide, Thetford Mines is another cost-friendly area to stay at. The city is located in south-central Quebec, a province in Canada. It is also commonly referred to as the asbestos capital of Canada because of the discovery of large deposits of asbestos in the late 1800s. Although there are restrictions on the use of asbestos in Canada, a new market has been found in Asia, the Middle East, South and Central America. They are also known as the largest producers of maple syrup in Canada. This offers a number of job opportunities to the residents in the area. People are often attracted to the city because of its proximity to the Appalachian Mountains, which facilitates a number of games during the winter. They include skiing and snowmobiling. When it comes to rent, a one-bedroom apartment costs as low as $500 Canadian per month, while the living expenses can be as low as $900 Canadian per month. This is manageable compared to other cities in Quebec and Canada overall. Number 8. Fredericton. Fredericton is the capital of New Brunswick Province, Canada. It is located in eastern Canada on St. John River. In the 18th century, Fredericton was home to a British Army base known as Historic Garrison District. It has since been turned into the venue for a changing of the guard ceremony, studios, and an outdoor theater. Home to a charming artistic enclave, Fredericton hosts the annual Harvest Jazz and Blues Festival that attracts international guests. Other places to check out include Boyce Farmers Market, Beaverbrook Art Gallery, Odell Park, and Fredericton Region Museum. If you are to move to the city, you should know that the cost of living is estimated to be $2,500 Canadian inclusive of rent. For a family of 4, you have to spend around $6,500 Canadian inclusive of rent per year. There are several opportunities for you to get employment so that you can supplement your household income. Life in the city is largely favorable for artists due to the thriving arts community. For education, you can check out University of Fredericton, Yorkville University, Lethbridge University, and Maritime College of Forest Technology main office. Number 7. Lethbridge. Close to the Canadian Rocky Mountains, Lethbridge is a city located in Alberta. Until recently, the population was low. Its growth is attributed to a host of factors including the conducive weather conditions and low costs of living. Aside from that, the city's job opportunities have grown massively in sectors including hospitality, education, retail, healthcare, and agriculture. At the moment, you need just over $2,100 Canadian dollars to go through a month in the city. This increases if you have a small family with you. Depending on your budget, you would need $2,000 Canadian dollars to sustain the family minus rent. There are also great education options for your children. The colleges include Lethbridge College, University of Lethbridge and Reeves College. There are also great options for daycare if your children are still young. Due to the unlimited access to the Canadian mountains, this is perhaps the cheapest place for nature lovers. Number 6. Abbotsford. Abbotsford is a city found in British Columbia, Canada. Adjacent to the Canada-United States border, it is the second largest municipality in the province. Living in Abbotsford would cost $1,000 Canadian dollars per month exclusive of rent. If you have a small family of about 3 to 4 people, the cost of living can rise to $1,800 Canadian dollars for the month. This includes food, groceries, entertainment, and transportation around the city. In terms of rent, you can locate a one-bedroom house or apartment for as low $1,200 Canadian dollars. The city is home to Cultus Lake, Mon Farms Market and Estate Winery and the Reach Gallery Museum among other tourist attractions. Due to its proximity to the Canada-United States border, it is fairly common to run into tourists pouring in from America, thus the vibrant tourism industry. Most people just relocate for the evergreen scenery present in the area. Even when you relocate with your family, there are 40+ education options for parents to explore on behalf of their children. Plus, there are several job opportunities that you can tap into to make a living. You can also get access to great education at University of the Fraser Valley. Number 5. Montreal. Montreal is mostly known as the largest French-speaking Quebec province. It is located on an island in the St. Lawrence River with several neighborhoods that make it a charming cosmopolitan city. It attracts a number of tourists that come to experience the French colonial design neighborhoods, which are the main attraction on the island. Just like most French towns across the globe, there are several museums and restaurants which remain part of the great French culture. Some places to check out include Notre Dame Basilica of Montreal, the Montreal Museum of Fine Arts, Montreal Botanical Garden, St. Joseph's Oratory of Mount Royal, Montreal Biodome, and Parc La Fontaine. If you are looking to upgrade your education, Montreal has a number of affordable and good universities including McGill University, University of Montreal, Concordia University, Vanier College and Cégep Saint Laurent. The average rent for a single-bedroom apartment in the city center is $1,488 Canadian dollars, while the living expenses for a single person are $1,220 Canadian dollars per month. Montreal gives you a great city living experience. Number 4. Saskatoon. Saskatoon is another cheap city for you to live in. It is the largest and most populous city located in Saskatchewan Province, Canada. The city is straddled by the South Saskatchewan River. Interestingly, the city is named after a local red berry. The area is filled with several galleries and museums. The city is often filled with visitors in the winter who come to check out the ski trails. It is also home to several education institutions like University of Saskatchewan, Horizon College and Seminary and Saskatoon Teachers College. Being an active urban center, there are several businesses that offer employment and a living wage for its residents. Though it is an urban center, you can get a one-bedroom apartment for as low as $1,260 Canadian dollars. You'd only have to spend $1,285 Canadian dollars per month on other essentials and bills. The numbers are similar to a family since you can get a house for as low as $1,500 Canadian dollars. The expenditure may vary depending on the location, but on average it stands at $4,390 Canadian dollars. If you ask me, this is a fair deal for a city. Number 3. Quebec City. Quebec City stands as one of the oldest cities in the country. It is located in the French-speaking province of Quebec. The city is also recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site as the only walled city in North America. It has various districts including Upper Town, Old Quebec, Montcalm and Saint Roch. Upper Town is riddled with several sites including churches and military sites. This is the area with the most expensive homes. Montcalm is the art district and is home to several fine arts museums including Musée National des Beaux-Arts du Québec. Saint Roch has several restaurants to enjoy both local and international cuisines. It is also the cheapest neighborhood in the city. While in the city, these are the districts that usually catch the eye of residents and visitors alike. You can also check out the Laurentian Mountains for skiing during winter. The cost of living in the city for a single person with rent are $2,800 Canadian dollars and approximately $6,500 Canadian dollars for a family of 4. It also has access to the good universities like Laval University, Telec University, and University of Quebec at Rimouski. Number 2. Moose Jaw. This is a small town located in Canada's Saskatchewan province. The city is primarily known for its military presence that hails from NATO's world-class flight training school. Having a population of just under 34,000, the city is also home to the renowned Canadian Aerobatic Flight Squad, the Snowbirds. The high military presence makes it a safe environment for businesses to boom. There are jobs in several sectors which could help you earn a decent salary to live off. The average cost of living in Moose Jaw is $1,474 Canadian dollars without rent. A one-bedroom apartment goes for a measly $989 Canadian dollars in the city. For tourists, the best time to come is during the winter for activities like skiing. However, you can also check out several places like Crescent Park and Garden, Little Chicago Entertainment, Moose Jaw Cultural Center, Moose Jaw Museum and Art Gallery and the Buffalo Pound Provincial Park. For education, you are limited to Saskatchewan Polytechnic. Number 1. Regina. Regina is the capital city of Saskatchewan Province, Canada. It is the second largest city in the province behind Saskatoon and is often referred to as the Queen City. Most residents in the city admire its history and relatively low living costs. To put it into perspective, Statistics Canada says that the average household income in Regina is $93,700 Canadian dollars per year. Considering that income, your living expenses inclusive of rent per month are estimated to be around $2,200 Canadian dollars for a single person. Even with a family of 4, you can spend on average $6,000 Canadian dollars including rent per month. There are several universities for your kids to enjoy the best education Canada has to offer, which include University of Regina, Campion College, Eston College, and Luther College High School. Since the area is experiencing major growth, there are a lot of opportunities for you to get a well-paying job after coming into the city. There are also several leisure areas, museums and galleries to check out including Royal Saskatchewan Museum, RCMP Heritage Centre, Mackenzie Art Gallery and Mosaic Stadium. If you are looking for a cheap urban place to settle in Canada, this is your best bet. So, which are your favorite places among the top 10 cheapest places to live in Canada 2024? Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content of this video, click the subscribe button so you can receive more content like this. Post your favorite places among the top 10 cheapest places to live in Canada 2024 in the comments below. I'd love to read them and I'm sure others would too.